Welcome to my plants. All of them are well tended. Let's look at them. This one that is catching your eye is a castor bean plant, which I guess could potentially make ricin. Sort of bought that one as a novelty. It's next to a Mexican spiderwort. Now this is rattlesnake master, a small one. That one is false aloe. Next to it is a lily, and the one next to it is a balloon flower, another rattlesnake master. And here I've got a tiny tree that could be some sort of pine. Now these are blanket flowers which are going to rebloom. We've got an iris and a couple other things. The diamond flowers started blooming. I'll show that later. Now these are the angel wing begonias, which are actually doing much better. One of them's blooming just a little bit now. This is a mini monstera, which is actually not a monstera, but it's a house plant. These are golden currants. This is a umbrella tree bonsai, which I move around. That one there, I don't know. This is the spice bush, which I don't know if it's male or female. I had to get it out of the sun because all the leaves were burning up. Now it's back in a pot, back in the shade. This rattlesnake master had a terrible tragedy. Something fell on it, so now it's leaning. This is a variegated impatient. It's kind of large. These two are the bone set plants. Interesting things go on in Missouri. Here are some cactuses I have. This is my buttercup ivy. I don't remember what this one is with the rounder leaves. This is white rabbit's foot fern. I've got two large hostas over here that were left by the original owner, and everything else in the beds, I've taken them all out. And I've taken out everything there. That's why it's now blank. I've got lots more plants in back. Let's take a look. This is a black-eyed Susan special edition marmalade, but it looks like it's not doing that well. It's too hot. I don't know why it's drooping. But here I have a really nice ryegrass that is blue, and it's making seeds. It's doing very well. This is a dahlia. I believe it's Kelvin Floodlight. This is a cup plant, which is actually a great companion plant for dahlias, but it hasn't bloomed. These are the river oats, which we looked at in an earlier video, which are actually now producing oats, both of them. This is a tick seed. I know I had tags, but the rain washed out the tags, so this has a tag, but no one knows what it says. This is also a dahlia that's not doing that well. It's getting too much sun, I guess. This is small antenna. I guess it can take the sun. This one is switchgrass, and it's doing well. You can see. This is something, I don't know what. These are pussy toes, regular and prairie pussy toes. These are some kind of, I don't know what they are, maybe some kind of a milkweed. A small prairie willow. This is Jersey blueberry. And we have two pawpaw trees. The pawpaw trees are supposed to produce fruit. And this is, down here is Robin's plantain. And this is actually a hazelnut tree, which we've put under the shade cloth. This is a native violet, which I actually bought at Missouri Wildflower Nursery. Or no, actually I bought this at the Runge sale, but it hasn't bloomed yet. Then I have just like standard things that I got. Marigolds, pansies, geranium, another hosta. That's a tick flower that has these seed heads that I should actually harvest those today. The diamond flower is actually blooming. They say it's a perennial, so it could come back. Another look at the pansies. These would not be alive if I hadn't put them in the shade. I wish I could sort of put that dahlia in the shade too, because it's not going to be able to take the heat. Willow sunflower has not bloomed yet. And this is a giant. It's got one flower now, but many flowers are growing. It's so big. I don't know why it got so big. It must have been the compost. So completely dwarfed by the sunflower is the cutleaf coneflower, which is really amazing. It's going to bloom pretty soon. The flowers are going to be green.